Hey y'all. My sister and I, yeah, she was out there with me this time, outside shelling pecans. I'm going to be doing that for a while, y'all. We went and picked up these two more great, we filled them up. And then we had to fill other things up to get the rest of them. So we're going to have pecans coming out of our ears. I'm going to be shelling pecans for at least the foreseeable future. I would suggest probably sometime next week I'll be finished. And then there's still more to fall. Okay, I said I wouldn't pay $12 for a quart of pecans. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm still going to do it myself. All right, y'all. I got a story. Believe it or not, my sister's the one who reminded me of this story. Now, in our family, when we get nervous or we get upset or we're scared to death, there are only two reactions we have. One, we talk all the time. I mean, we don't stop for breath sometimes. And the second is we get the giggles and we laugh and we laugh at the most inappropriate times in our lives. Now, I want you to picture my sister, youngest sister. She's 9 months pregnant. She's out to here. She's carrying big because she ate a lot of mashed potatoes, but that's something else. But she's out there, okay? And my grandmother had passed away. So here we are at my grandmother's funeral. Solemn time. Terrible. We're all upset. But we're all masking it by talking 90 miles an hour. So we're doing good so far, right? We get into the service and the seating arrangements should not have been the way they were because one of my sisters can set the other one off and we all go. Well, they were sitting next to each other. Can y'all guess what happened next? Yeah, they were eulogizing our grandmother, and my sister, 2 seats down from me, starts giggling because the other one had set her off. And then what set all of us off was my Uncle John turned around and looked at all of us, and he was smiling, and we all lost it. We all lost it. Now we know which side of the family we got it on, but we all were laughing. I mean, it surpassed giggles. We were just laughing. And I'm sure the people in the service thought we were entirely insane because we were laughing. But knowing our family, it's either going to be laughing or talking 90 miles an hour, and we couldn't talk in the funeral, so it was laughter. Yeah, that was a bad one. That was really bad. Another one was when I was having my daughter. I had her natural childbirth, y'all. Yeah, maybe a while. I only had one, probably. But I was doing the natural childbirth with her because I wanted to. I wanted, I didn't want a whole lot of drugs in my system, and she was already going to be so petite. And so I'm in labor with her, and I hadn't had any sleep the night before because I had never been told what to expect when your water breaks. So, as far as I knew, I went to the bathroom all over my bed, the floor, the bathroom, everywhere. I had to clean it all up because I was not going to leave my pee down there for everybody. So, I cleaned it all up. But I couldn't go back to bed because then I'd started hurting. So I sat in the rocking chair in the living room. My brother comes in, I don't know, maybe 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I said, I think I'm in labor. He said, well, do you want me to wake up mom and dad? I said, no, no. Because, see, we didn't wake our parents up. Not for nothing. I mean, people knew for a fact, do not call my house after 8 o'clock at night. It's just not allowed. We won't have it. And my dad will track you down. So, no, we were very strict with that. So I was like, no, I'll just wait till they get up. Yeah, I went through labor in a rocking chair all night long because I was scared to go wake my parents up. My mother got up and then she tried to bribe my brother to go to the hospital with me. wasn't going to happen. He wasn't going to go. He's a dude. So she kept trying to get anybody else to go with me, and we couldn't. So she ended up driving me. My mother is a nervous driver on a good day. Me in labor, constantly gripping the side of the car, because at this time I was in really big labor. And so I'm, ready to go. We walked through the parking lot. I had to stop like 3 times before we got to the doors to have a contraction. And then I get inside and I've got to go to the bathroom, y'all. I can't help it. I got to go. So I went to the bathroom. I came back out and Mama said the nurse got on to her for letting me go because I could have had the baby in the bathroom. I said, look, I just had to go pee. I didn't have to have the baby right then. So we went upstairs and they get me settled in the bed. And they're like, because at the time we didn't know what sex my daughter was going to be or anything. But I told them it was a girl. And I already had her name picked out. So they told my mom she needed to come downstairs to sign some paperwork. So if it's a boy, they can have him circumcised, yada, yada. I said, it's a waste of time, but all right. So they put me in what they call twilight sleep. I'm still hurting. Natural childbirth is not fun, and it is not easy. And I was stupid for saying no drugs. But I delivered her. I never screamed. And I also got my gray hair start that day. It literally started that day. So here I am. I've had my baby, and they wheel me to like a recovery room kind of thing, and I'm like, I can go to the bathroom. I get up from just having a baby and go in there and go to the bathroom and then come back and leave back town. And the nurse comes in there, where did you go? So I went in there to go to the bathroom. She goes, we could have brought you a bedpan. I said, oh, no, no. 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 I am a shy person. So whenever I go to the bathroom, it's like I go to the bathroom. They either have to catheter me, but I am not using, no. Bedpans are not, not compatible. So I had my daughter and everything. So that was funny. That was actually funny after the fact. I bruised my mother's hand up so bad. She had black bruises all over her hand for the next week, almost 2. And then my sister and brother run up to where my dad's at. He's in a safety meeting and he can't leave. And they tell him that the baby got here. The baby was born. He goes, Diana? Because my sister and I were pregnant at exactly the same time. We were both due on exactly the same day. Yeah. So I had mine first. She was so mad. She really was. I couldn't help it. She was ready to go. My sister had her son 4 days later, and he was the first boy grandchild born. So she, Lord have mercy, she was really blessed with that. I was blessed with the first granddaughter, but yeah, and she was teeny tiny thing too. So it is kind of weird that my daughter had to wait almost 13, 14, I don't even know how many years before there was another girl baby born in the grandchildren arena to the siblings. And all of us had small number of kids. Really did. My daughter had one son. My sister, my oldest sister had one son. I had a daughter. My sister that's just younger than me had a son and a daughter, not through birth, but through love. And then my youngest sister had 2 boys, and my brother had 1 girl. So out of 5 kids, my parents ended up with 2, 4, 6 grandkids. Yeah. Well, 7, because no, those are great grandkids. Jumping ahead. But now they've got a lot of great grandkids because they've got my oldest sister's son had a boy. My daughter had 5 children. My younger sister's son had 2, and her daughter had 1, and the others are haven't had kids yet. They're kind of just up and coming through college and stuff, so it's a good thing they haven't. Yeah, my daughter didn't wait at all. Mm-mm. She was determined to have a big family too. Her and my son-in-law both came from very small families, and they wanted a large family, so they got their wish. And then, if y'all can hear the phone rings here and at my sister's house. I don't ever pick the phone up because it's usually for my sister. That's just the way those roll. Yeah, that's those stories I thought y'all might enjoy. Their little insight into my sense of humor, which is a little off kilter sometimes. But if you don't see the humor and everything, what are you doing? Personally, I look at things and I'm like, hold on, it's gonna get rough. So, you either laugh or you cry, and I've never been one to cry a whole lot, so I usually laugh. Like Madonna says, laugh, 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 because life's too short. She's telling the truth now. That's one thing I can get behind, Madonna. Uh, been watching a lot of people on YouTube. Oh my gosh, these vlogtubers are killing me. I'm watching a ton of them. I don't think I think I'm caught up with everybody's. I hope I am. Because Lord knows, that's why I hadn't posted a video. I've been too busy watching them. And then, of course, with the pecans, going to pick them up yesterday. I was so tired yesterday. When we got home, I got in my bed and I just stayed there. Um, been cold and rainy here today. It's been cold all week. So it hasn't been hot, thank God. You know what's funny is after that last video I posted where I was saying it was so hot, the next day I woke up and it was cold. I'm like, okay, yay, fall. We waved. You passed in the night. We skipped fall. It just, no, we don't need it. We just go from summer straight to winter. And they wonder why so many people in Texas get colds. Yeah, that would be fine. But then again, it's probably going to heat up again next week, knowing the weather. So, just whatever. How have y'all been doing? Give me a comment below. Let me know. I have decided I am going to do a bag of pecans. My sister and I are going to go to the post office and we're going to talk to the mail lady to find out what it would take to send pecans. Because let me tell you, we've got a lot. We've got a lot. We've already given 3 gallons away, and we're still correcting it. Yeah, we're going to have a lot. A whole lot. So, yeah, I plan on giving at least 2 bags away. I told my sister, look, some of these people ain't never had pecans. Well, they've had them, but not Texas pecans. So, it's open to everybody. My sister said not international, though, because with food, it could get stuck in customs and it would be bad by then. And I can see her point. Because sending it across over the ocean is, it's, I'm sorry. I wish I could, but yeah, with food, you really can't. Mm-mm. So I'll just have to think of something else for those of y'all overseas. I got something in mind, but I'm hoping it won't cost too much. That's my issue. So I'll have to wait and see. But I am going to give away 2 quarts of pecans. I'm going to figure out which video I'm going to offer them in, because by then I will know what it will take to ship them. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do this month. Instead of yarn or anything like that, I'm going to give away pecans, a quart of pecans. And it's going to be a big fat bag of pecans because we don't know any other way to do pecans apparently, because both of us stuffed those little bags till they're almost popping open. Um, and of course, she uses the slide thing. I don't. Trust me, y'all. Whenever you get them from me, they will be in the zipper kind, not the slide thing, because slide thing comes undone. She likes them for the convenience. Me, I don't like them because they'll pop open and then everything goes out. I like the zipper kind because once they're sealed, they ain't coming back open, not unless they get smushed. And hopefully that won't happen. But yeah, so that's what I plan on doing. I will announce the video whenever I get ready to do that. Just want to make sure that everybody's aware that's what I'm doing this time. Um, I'm excited because to me it's a chance to share with y'all something that I did with these hands, just cracking them and stuff, but still, I did it. I cracked them and shelled them and put them in the bags, and you'll be getting them straight from my house to yours, and that's special for me because it's, if you can't give somebody a hug or a blanket to keep them warm so they feel, food is the next best thing. Yeah. Chocolate actually is the next best thing, but pecans is a close third. So yeah, I've got pecans. I love me some pecans, man. I thought I had some here, but apparently I ate them. Yeah, because see, you usually have a little bit less than a quart when you finish emptying out the bowl. So what we've been doing is just taking those little bags and we've been eating out of them. We haven't touched the ones that we packed tight, just the leftover ones is what we're calling them. But so far, I think we've all eaten so many pecans. We're gonna be a pecan before too long. But yeah, I'm not gonna complain. Fresh pecans. I mean, even though a lot of people prefer to use them in baking because they're not salted, they're not roasted, they're just plain old pecans out of the shell into a bag. That's it. That's all we do. We don't salt them, nothing. So if you get these pecans and you want to bake with them, that's good. We like to eat them plain because even plain, we like the taste of pecans. And these are some really nice tasting pecans from both trees. Uh, so yeah, yesterday when we went over there, we thought we'd get maybe, the same, maybe 8 gallons. Oh no, no, no. We walked away with those buckets full to the top and then some, and another other things that we had brought along. And next time we have to bring even more things just in case, because there's a whole lot more weight to fall. And then we have my grandniece came home last night from being up in Dallas with her grandmother, her other grandmother, to go to the Texas State Fair is apparently going on right now. So she went up there for that, and she came home last night, and she was in agony, agony. She'd driven that whole way, hurting so bad. And my sister said, usually she comes back in the back and tells them, "Hey, I'm home. This is what happened, yada yada yada." She didn't. So my brother-in-law got up and went to check on her, and he came right back within about two minutes. My sister said, woke her up out of a dead sleep. She usually doesn't sleep in the evenings, but she did. She was asleep, and shook her awake. And they decided right then and there they're taking her to the ER. So they texted me to let me know they're leaving for the ER. I'm still up. So going on 1 o'clock in the morning, this is, I'm texting back and forth, finding out what's going on. We think she has pleurisy, which is very painful, and it's very painful, y'all. It's not pneumonia, but it's really just bad because it hurts so bad. But they gave her an antibiotic in her um, IV, and they checked her out real good, and they sent her home with some pain medicine and stuff. And she got up and went to school today and said that she's feeling a little bit better. But she's gonna be hurting for the next little while because pleurisy lasts a little while. I don't know if any of y'all have had it. I mean, all I've ever had is pneumonia and shingles and all that other great stuff. You know, the fun stuff. Yeah, I thought I had pleurisy one time, but it was actually pneumonia. I mean, it's just that painful. And so hers was like mid back, kind of close to where her lungs are. So that's why they were thinking it might have been pneumonia, but it wasn't. So they did a CAT scan, the whole nine, and couldn't find it. So bless her heart, she's lucky that she, was coming here because none of her other family live here except us. We're it for her. And she has a little house in Nacogdoches, which is closer to where she goes to school that she stays in during the week and sometimes on the weekend. But 9 times out of 10, she's visiting us. So we like that. We like to keep track of her and see what she's doing. She's joined some clubs, trying to meet people here and, get to know some people and have friends. I mean, who doesn't want friends? Yeah, I can tell it's getting a little dark, y'all, because I've been talking forever. And it's cloudy. But she's doing real good. I'm happy with the way she's doing. She's, keeping up with her schoolwork, doing whatever she's got to do. And, that's just the way it rolls. Um, I'm steadily working on my blankets at night because I don't know, y'all. My hands are killing me at night because I shell during the day and then I crochet at night. So by the time my hands are through shelling, by the time I get here at night, I'm kind of like stiff. So my sister wants me to go back over there and wrap presents tonight. I think I'll pass because she's probably already taken a nap and she's probably already asleep. So I don't have to worry about it. Anyway, I thought I'd tell y'all those couple of stories and, say hello and glad to see you. Uh, miss you. I don't. I hate it that I haven't recorded because everybody else has. But I'm like, oh, come on, man. And of course, she's gonna text me, y'all. It's gonna be her. Yeah. Oh, great. I get another dog, y'all. Yeah. You're gonna love him. He's a mess. He's spoiled rotten. And they feed him table food, y'all, which makes me so mad. Because by the time I get him straightened out and he's doing good, they start feeding him that again. And it makes me so mad because he's a gassy dog on a normal thing. But a gassy dog with table food smells so bad and so wrong. He gets no table scraps when he's with me. He gets only dog food and dog treats. That's it. I'm not giving him all this crazy table stuff. It's not happening. Um, she want to know I have a nurse practitioner coming tomorrow. It's my in home health checkup kind of thing. So they'll be coming tomorrow, and I got to pick up my house some so that they judge your mental health off of how your house looks. I got a switch sitting right there. They're really going to wonder about that, don't you know? But that was to get onto the dogs because no, I didn't tell y'all what happened. We got home yesterday and we couldn't find the dogs. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, we hear a pig squealing. Now we know where the dogs are. They're attacking a hog. So my brother-in-law runs inside to get his gun. My sister and I are like having a cow yelling at the dogs to come to us. Of course they're not. No, they're not. None of them moved till my brother-in-law got up there with the gun and was yelling at them. And then they hauled back our way. First one comes out of the woods. He goes straight to the house. Didn't want to get seen by me. And yeah, didn't want to get seen by me. But the other one wasn't too quick because I was halfway down the road to where he came out. That dog took one look at me, knew he was in trouble, turned around and started to walk the other way away from me. So, it's crazy. That dog knew he was in trouble. And he was so upset that I was the one that was there. Because he can sweet talk my sister. And he can actually give the googly eyes to my brother-in-law, and they'll let him go. But I don't. No, Aunt Tammy don't play. And they all know it. Every one of them dogs know it, because Aunt Tammy doesn't have a problem with getting up and coming after you with a switch or her flip-flop or whatever, and, telling you, no, sir. I don't ever hit them. They just think I'm gonna. So far it's worked. Now, one I had to pop on the nose today, you guessed it, for trying to get my pecans again. I'm like, are you crazy? Like the other day, one of them went out the fence. So I go to get it, and I turn around, and the little one has jumped up in the chair eating pecans out of the bowl. Yeah, the ones that I had just shelled. She was just happily munching along. I'm like, okay, no. All right, y'all. This video is getting long, and my sister's like crazy. So what I'm going to do is let y'all go, and just let me know below how y'all are doing, what you're working on. If you like it, you can. If you want to subscribe, you can. I'd appreciate it. I'm getting closer to 1,000, and when I get to 1,000 subs, this hair is going to be so many different colors. I'm so excited for that, because I have the colors. I got them the other day, and they're going to be really cute. So I think I did a video showing y'all the different colors, but oh yeah, I did. So, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get off here, because it's almost 30 minutes. That's a long video, and it's going to take a while to post. So I just thought I'd let y'all know and see how y'all were doing, and tell you a story or two, and say hi. Now it's time to say goodbye. So I will talk to you guys later. And oh, I almost forgot. Y'all, I haven't figured out how to work it yet. But look at what my sister got me. Yeah, it's a microphone, y'all. The one that I didn't think cared whether I was on YouTube or not. And another webcam. When I figure out how to work these things, we're going to be styling, y'all. I'll actually be doing some interesting stuff. No, don't worry, y'all. I won't kill y'all with my voice. No singing for me. Although I've heard people do some really funny things on their channel, which is fine. I don't mind. Look, I have no problem making a fool of myself. I do it enough by accident, so it's kind of like normal now, which is fine. It actually is. But you guys take care. Stay warm. If you're in the area where it's cold, please stay warm, because like my feet are freezing. And I'm going to go put some thicker socks on in a minute. I got some real fuzzy, fluffy ones. And don't laugh at us people up north, because let me tell you, down here, we don't get the cold enough to get our bodies used to it. But we do get enough heat to get our bodies used to that. So we have very, very thin blood. Y'all have much thicker blood. My grandmother even said so. Because when she moved from Wisconsin to Memphis for my grandfather's schooling, she almost died her first year down here. She said it was so hot. She couldn't believe it. She'd rather move back to Wisconsin. Y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later, and enjoy.